Thank you, Mrs. Bush.
Thank you, Bo.
I know that everybody is really curious and anxious to hear some candid things about your life, so some of you have been gracious to give me some questions, and here we go.
Okay.
In your memoir, you emphasize how important motherhood is to you. What is the most important thing you taught your girls about life?
I think it's really important for us to teach young people to reach out from themselves, to think about other people, to invest their lives in other people, and I'm proud to say that I think that's what both Barbara and Jenna are doing now.
What have some of the aspects been after life in the White House that you've enjoyed the most?
Well, I've enjoyed having a more normal life now, for sure. I mean, we go out to eat, I go shopping, and also just the relief of it, which I didn't really know. I didn't really realize I was stressed when I lived in the White House until I wasn't. Jenna, as you all may know, is a teacher, also on the Today Show as a contributing correspondent, which has given George a great new funny line for his speech about Jenna's just continuing the Bush family tradition of warm relations with the media.
What legacy do you want to leave about your role as First Lady?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the legacy question, George and I are both like, the legacy question, not again. But I founded the Texas Book Festival when George was governor, and it's now in its 16th year in Austin. And then I founded the National Book Festival in 2001 on September 8th, 2001. So those are two concrete things, but I hope, I'm remembered for my love of books and libraries and education. I mean, I know you all think from watching the news that people constantly told George they hated him or whatever, but that's just not the case. That wasn't really what it was. Americans said to him, "I'm praying for you." Americans wanted their country to succeed. What we see on television, especially on all the 24-hour news shows and the sort of vitriol that you hear, is not really what it's like in the United States. And that's not really what we saw when we traveled around the country.
And what are some of the things that you miss about being in the White House?
Well, I always joke and say the chef. I actually do kind of miss the chef, but it isn't really a joke. So we did really, I made an effort to be surrounded by our friends and our family, and that really gave us a very normal and private life. And then, of course, we met lots of friends. We met a lot of other people that became our friends during those years.
Thank you, Mrs. Bush.
Thank you so much, Bo. Thank you all very, very much for supporting Convenant House. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you all.
Good to know where you're going right down here.
Okay, good. Perfect.